There are a lot of examples in humans where an interaction with a caregiver or a teacher or maybe even a traumatic experience has long-lasting impacts on mental health, physiology, behavior throughout life. And one major puzzle is to understand why certain social experiences have lifelong positive or negative impacts, and others go away, easily reversed. And just like in people, social interactions throughout life impact how a bee behaves. And so we're trying to figure out how those interactions work, how social experiences change the brain. Humans have kept honeybees for thousands of years for things like hive products and pollination, but they studied them for decades too because of our interest in social behavior. A lot of people have heard of the term epigenetic effects, the idea that the behaviors that you show are not just a function of the sort of blueprint of your genes, but how those genes are actually active inside your cells, including the brain cells, neurons. One of the things that we're trying to understand is what factors regulate the activity of your genes. So we're doing some sort of measurements of the chemical modifications of the DNA within the brain of the honeybee. And we're also doing manipulations where we can look at how this sort of the activity of these peripheral tissues that are more hormone regulators, how those are also impacting the brain. We can use different types of social manipulations to tease apart which of those factors is playing the greatest role in whether gene expression or gene activity is really dynamic or whether it's stable. And that gets back at that issue of long-lasting versus reversible impacts of a social experience. If you asked a high school student to list different careers that they could, maybe add to the list of firefighter, police officer, doctor, someone in agricultural STEM in a variety of different capacities, whether that's someone who works for a nonprofit, a research scientist, anything like that, knowing about it's the first step. So there are a lot of hooks that I think can grab the attention of young people and provide opportunities to show them the types of careers they could have in agricultural STEM. One is to bring beekeepers actually into our research program. Most beekeepers are actually retirees. They're people who have had careers in other fields. Some are engineers, some are former doctors, other people that are in STEM fields often, or STEM adjacent. So we have others that are authors or gardeners or work in various areas of environmental science. Having those people in the lab is really insightful for an undergraduate student who's trying to make a connection, meet a real person that has a real career. We work on energy metabolism in the brain. We work on landscape ecology and wild bees. So we have a lot of different pieces, but the career award, it's almost like it's an anchor that these other things can be attached to. So in a lot of ways, it provides some continuity in the lab.